Hey Sherpa users, just creating a quick video here to walk you through creating new templates. We'll talk about both initial templates and quick replies. I'll start with the initial templates and then go into the quick replies. As you can see here, I haven't created any templates just yet, but even if you have and you're just coming back, maybe we've changed some settings and you just want a refresher or just to see some best practice when creating templates or anything like that, we should answer all of your questions in this video. So if we have not created any templates yet, when we come here, we're actually going to be prompted to enter our template settings. This should auto open for you. If you're not seeing this, it means maybe you've already entered something here as I have, but if you haven't just yet, just hit that template settings button in the top right corner or else it will auto pop out for you. The reason this does come out first thing first is because we do have to enter our company name settings before we can move on and create templates. And the reason for that is because there's one required merge tag in templates, and it is for the company name, as carriers require unsolicited text messages to say, I'm contacting you from Fast RE Offers Denver, or whatever your company name is. So you do have to put the company name here. Put whatever company name you feel most comfortable being on initial templates. There are people who may report or just post a bad review online. Everything is TCPA compliant, so you're not doing anything wrong, but just enter what company name you want at your discretion. We're going to use this one. And then here in the second setting, we have the option. There is also a merge tag for user first name. You don't have to use it, but if you are using it, you can have this toggled on if you want whoever's sending the message, if you want their first name to be used. So if I'm logged in as Allison, it will merge in Allison. If Jason's logged in, it will merge in Jason. So if you want it to be the actual first name of who's sending the message, you can have that toggled on. Or if you just always want the template to use the same name, you kind of want it to just be generic across the board, we can toggle this off and enter whatever name you want there, or if it's a nickname or anything like that. But maybe even if I'm sending messages, we always want it to say Jason, we can do that so that I'm sending messages, Jason's sending messages, Vinny's sending messages, everybody's sending messages, but it always says it's from Jason. So up to you what you want to do there, no right or wrong answer. So we're going to go ahead and hit save. And then next we're going to go into creating a new template. There are instructions here which are pretty easy to follow, but again, the only required merge tag is this company name merge tag. You can use the user first name, but you don't have to. And the company name is also required in our alternate message as well. And so let's go ahead and go through all the steps to creating a new template. So I'm going to create one called Denver Area Vacant Template because I know I want to use this in a vacant campaign. Name it however you'd like, whatever's easiest for you to identify. And then template category. Right now there's just the two default ones, but you can enter in the future custom categories. However, right now it's just, am I contacting this person for the first time, or am I following up with them and saying, hey, did you get my last message? We can use this for filtering and eventually for some other features that we're going to be adding. This is just going to be an initial template, so I'm going to label it as such. Now we can go through and create a message. If you are very confident in your data, you can address them by the first name, the last name. You can address them just using their property address. Also custom one, this is when you've uploaded your data. Maybe you've put data in your custom column, your custom one column that you want to be included in templates. So we can use all of these different merge tags to merge in this different information. So I can say, hi, first name, and this will actually merge their first name in there. This is user first name. So again, if I had that use the user's first name toggled on, it will actually use Allison. However, if I've overridden it with a nickname or other name, then this will say, because I think I put Jason in there, it will just say this is Jason from company name. We're looking to buy street address. Do you have some time to chat about selling? So this really, again, only first name or only company name is the required merge tag, but we can use all of these different merge tags. Maybe you want to say we're looking at properties in zip code or whatever. You can use those to your discretion, however you want. We do like to end it with a question, as we've put here. It does get them to respond. After this, it will have opt-out language appended. All carriers are now requiring opt-out language, so it will say reply stop to opt out, and that will just be appended for you. So we don't have to add that here, and that's the most recent update in regard to opt-out language. You don't have to add an opt-out language merge tag or anything. It will just append it for you. You also do have the option to create a longer template if you'd like. It will warn you once you get past a certain threshold that it may get split into two. So just for the sake of making it long, I'm just going to copy and paste this. So we can see here, I've passed the threshold. It's 160 characters, that threshold, and it just tells us it may be split into more than one message. So just keep that in mind. You can do it. There is a final max of 320, but we do like to keep it under 160 to keep it hopefully in one message there. Next, we have to create an alternate message. So this is only intended for the prospects that are missing some data. So maybe we have selected this template for use when we're sending out our messages, but perhaps we have a prospect or two in our list that are missing the first name. So in that case, if they're missing the first name, we don't have anything to merge in here, and we're going to send this alternate message instead, which is just going to be a generic message. Merge tags, these dynamic fields, they don't work in the alternate message. We can't include them. They're not going to work. The only one that will work is this company name, because again, it is required, and we know we will always have that data because it's your own company name that you entered in your template settings. So I'm going to put, hi, this is company name, and we are interested in a property in your area. Are you looking to sell? Don't. Normally in these videos, I actually don't even go through and create a template, but I do want to make sure that all of these instructions are clear. But I will say, do not use these templates that I'm creating in this video. It will just kill your phone numbers and your delivery rate. If you're ever looking at a template that somebody else created that's posted online or posted in a video or anything like that, you can pretty much guarantee that another user is probably also using that, and the repetition in the accounts will get you flagged as spam. So highly advise against, actually just don't use these templates that I'm creating here. You want as much variation as possible. Repetition is not your friend, and once you get flagged, it's really hard to get your number health back up. There's other videos for that, but this is just to say don't use these templates. So there's some other notes here. We don't want to say anything in all caps like, we'll give you cash. Although it may be attractive to the user or the prospect, that message might not even get through to them because it's going to get flagged as spam. URLs also get flagged as spam. Just use common sense. Yes, we want the person to be interested and to reply, but we want to get that message through to the first person first of all. So just keep that in mind when you're creating your messages. So I'm going to go ahead and click submit, and now I've created a template. We want to create 10 to 15 different templates to start. So right now, if you're just setting up your account, create 10 to 15 different templates because we need, again, as much variation as possible. Repetition is not your friend. So just for the sake of the length of this video, I'm just creating the one, but we should always have a minimum of 10 to 15 different initial outgoing messages. And there are other videos for best practices, but we're going to use a different template for every batch that we're sending, switching it up as much as possible. We will eventually have some delivery rates here and response rates once we start using the templates, so we can see which ones are delivering well and which ones are getting a good response. Now I'm going to go, now that I'm done with these, we can also, use these filters to, once we have lots of templates, we can filter and see which ones meet the criteria that we're looking for, but I only have the one template for now, so I can't do much here. I'm going to go over quickly now to quick replies. Quick replies, these can be created off the get-go. If you're used to having conversations with prospects, you probably know what questions are going to be asked. Where did you get my information? And then we can say, we use a service that matches whatever. Again, I'm not going to put the answer here because I don't want you all using the same thing, but we can save this and we can do this. Let's just do test 2, blah, blah, blah. And so now we can save all of these different quick replies. When we're in our prospect page, we can just really easily select one of these quick replies for use. But the reason I wanted to create 2 here on the page is to show you that these you can actually drag and drop, because if you're using quick replies more often than other ones, you can put this into the order that makes sense for you. There is also the option on a prospect page on the chat to save quick replies on the go. So you can create some quick replies from the get-go because you know what conversations you're having, but also if you find you're having really repetitive conversations via text that you haven't created quick replies for, you can also save quick replies on the go as well. Just type in your reply and there's a save as quick reply button there. So that was hopefully fast and easy. If you guys have any more questions about how to create templates, how merge tags work, about quick replies, just reach out to support@leadsherpa.com.